When you log into Kronos, you'll arrive at the Home tab. On your Home tab is a link to your timesheet under View My Timesheet, a link to request time off, and your current accrual balances. If you click on the Training tab, you'll see links to videos and how-to guides for your Kronos functions. Click the Home tab to go back to the main dashboard. Click View My Timesheet to open your timesheet for the current pay period. To see your timesheet for the previous pay period, you can click the left-facing arrow next to the date. To see your timesheet for the future pay period, you can click the right-facing arrow. In this example, we'll look at the previous pay period, so we'll click the left-facing arrow. In this timesheet, we see the schedule listed for each workday. The schedule will always show your standard hours per day, in this case, 5. Overtime at the top of the timesheet is the accumulated daily and span overtime for the timesheet pay period. Paid non-overtime is all other paid time other than overtime. And finally, the total paid time is the sum of the overtime accumulated for the pay period, as well as all other paid time for the pay period. Click the Summary by Day to see hours for the timesheet pay period summarized by pay type and/or time off type. In this example, we see it summed up by the different types of pay: bus driver span overtime, extra service, overtime, personal illness, and regular, as well as by any unpaid time, in this case, unpaid span tracking. The difference between the pay period total and the total paid time is unpaid time, including any unpaid span tracking time, such as shown in this column, any unpaid time off, such as LWOP or AWOL, as well as any unpaid non-scheduled days. Click the Time Entry tab to go back to your timesheet. In this case, we'll click the right-facing arrow to go to the current pay period. Note the different exceptions or flags on this timesheet. On Tuesday, May 28th, there is a missed punch exception. A missed punch exception occurs when there is an odd number of punches for a day. For directions on how to fix a missed punch exception, see the video clip, How to Report a Missed Punch. There is a missed day exception for Monday, May 27th. There are two possible causes for a missed day exception. The first possible cause is the employee worked that day, but neither clocked in or out. In such a case, the employee would need to submit a change request for an add time entry. For directions on how to do that, see the video clip, How to Request an Add Time Entry. The second possible cause for a missed day exception is the employee was absent. For directions on reporting absences, see the video clip, How to Request Time Off. For each workday during the school year, which a transportation employee worked morning and afternoon shifts with a middle unpaid non-work period, there should be two flags, a blue button end or a BB end and a BB start. So in this case, Wednesday, May 29th, the day is currently ongoing. So there is just a BB end, a blue button end, and an end of first shift. Assuming the bus driver clocks in at the start of their second shift and presses start of second shift, there will be two blue buttons, as there are for Tuesday, May 28th. To print your time card, scroll to the top of the time card, click the three dots next to Change Request, and then click Print. This will open different selections. You can adjust the selections as you see fit. Then to go ahead and print, click Print, and finally, Print again.